Hey guys, Tank here. I just muted the two guys below here that are in the thing, so they cannot talk. They can't do anything until they unmute themselves. Because once I mute them, you can only unmute yourself, which is kind of strange. I would have liked it if I could actually mute and unmute people. But you guys are welcome to come in here and have some fun and talk. Tonight we're going to talk about open subject. I just came back from a Recon G6 and it was a lot of fun. My son really enjoyed it. He was using his Gen 8 and he loved it. I used this guy again. That thing is bulletproof. It didn't break. We went through all the gates and it was a blast. It was fun. And I ran this in the TTC, so it was also fun. I was running 2S. I should have run 3S because it was way funner and faster, especially on the beach, on the race. It was fun. But anyways, guys, you can all unmute yourself now, and we can have a chit chat about a whole bunch of stuff.
I'll tell you what, mate. Next time you're in my hangouts, I'm going to mute you the whole way through.
Yeah, but when people do that, and if
I'm going to mute you the whole way so you can sit there and think, Jack.
You're going to do it once, and then I'm going to kick you out, and
That's
then
okay.
you cannot join in because if I kick anybody out, they cannot join in the same session.
That's
you can join in
the
next one. So that's why sometimes when there's 10 people, it's better if somebody leaves than me kick them out because they can come back in and out. So,
right.
Nah, that's okay. You can mute me whenever you want, Tank. I've got no problem with that.
That's why I left the other day when I was having technical difficulties. There's no point in me just sitting there as an icon, you know?
Yeah.
Let somebody else in.
Yeah, and then that's what I would appreciate.
It's calling you game dog.
I gotta look at the chat.
Tony from CCX said, "Wait, Tony, I think he's still laughing after last night. He was throwing off some one-liners too. I saw, which was quite funny. Yeah, he says he's going to game dog you. Yeah, he already did. Did you hear what he said? He already muted us before anything happened. There you go, Bill. Who else have I missed there?
I've been watching some of the videos from the G6. Looks like it was a lot of fun.
Oh, there's a lot. I barely took any videos. I was busy with my son, and we were having fun. And
yeah, that's the whole idea. That's the good idea. Have fun.
There's some good footage of you. I watched one video of you and your son crawling across the bridge.
That's the one I was trying to find. I can't find that one. Who did that?
I'll have to find it.
I talked to him. I talked to him quickly, but I couldn't remember his name. I got a bad memory for names, man.
Yeah. Who else is there? Kevin, how are you? I'll keep an eye on the chat.
Yeah, go on your history and try to find that out for me, please.
There you go.
Will do.
Tony, you coming in?
Okay, here we go.
You'll get muted if you come in, Tony. Oh no, actually, you won't get muted. You get privileges. You won't get muted, Tony. You'll be right, mate. Bucks, how you going, Bucks?
Oh, Bucks RC World is in.
The LED wheel. He wasn't on the few hangouts.
Yeah, he was in the hangouts back a while back, but I think he's moving also. So.
Oh, okay. Yep.
He might be like.
You're not getting old, Tony. How you getting old, mate? You're on fire.
Got a lot of people.
Oh yeah. What's Tony? Thanks for that shout out. I think that was a sarcastic shout out, but I still thank you for it. In your new video, thanks for that, mate. Brilliant. It was actually a brilliant video, to be honest, because it just kept flowing and flowing and flowing. It was all action, which was fantastic. I actually asked you a question in the comment if you bought that or did you load it off someone or that Lossy 5T, is it?
Petrol, yeah, the Lossy 5T, yeah. He ran out of gas.
Is that his I asked him the thing.
I think it might have been Recreation RC. RC Recreation, sorry.
No, I'm talking about Tony.
I apologize.
No, Tony had ran the 5T or something yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, let a refill.
Oh, right.
I asked him whether he bought it. Yeah, in the backyard. It was long and just. It doesn't matter. Nah, still, I watched the whole thing, mate. Go and have a look at it. I watched the whole thing. I can send you screenshots if you want.
Yeah, he really thought that you weren't gonna like it.
No, it kept flowing. There wasn't a stop-start. Pick up the flip over the RC, go pick it up, walk 5 minutes to do it. He knows what I'm talking about.
When I talked to him last night, he seemed like he had the intention to annoy you with it.
No, he's not going to annoy me with it. Trust me, because I watched the whole lot, and he drove that like it was a beast the way he was driving it, going over the jumps and stuff like that.
Well,
But,
Tony, I think that backfired then, buddy.
That backfired, Tony. You know, I mean, I know we banter a lot and everything, but unfortunately, my friend, I think I gave you 2 likes on that with both my channels, so it backfired, my friend. And I think it went for like 8 minutes, and I watched the whole lot.
Yep.
Oh, when did you sneak in, Justin?
Oh, a little bit ago.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm watching the YouTube thing.
Yeah, when I was doing my intro, he snuck in when I was talking, and as soon as he snuck in, I muted him also. So
I thought maybe he muted himself, being really polite.
Oh no.
no, I was quick on the button.
Right.
So did you find who it was, Kagan?
I sent you a link to your email. It's
to the email.
RC Recreation.
It was RC Recreation there, was he? Awesome, good interviews. Here. How you doing? Javier, how are you, brother? I think did you send the link into the chat, Tank?
I'm gonna play it.
Yeah, can you put the link in the chat?
I could do that.
Yeah. What's this rubbish?
Share. Oh, recreation.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's what the name I always liked. I said it's quite clever how he did it. Yes, be in the few.
Oh, I'm not subscribed to them. Here we go. I'm subscribed now.
Nice.
Yeah, JP Slayer, how are you, brother?
Hey, JP.
He came in for 5 seconds yesterday. I was hoping to see a bit more of you in the hangout.
Right. So it's a mega truck.
Yeah, I just watched was it SoFlo? I forget his name.
Yep, SoFlo RC.
Yeah, I forget his name.
Isn't his name Justin?
Justin as well, I think. Yeah, he's got that monster thing. I just watched it, and it's got 4-wheel steering.
Oh yeah.
And he's driving it down the road, and the 4-wheel steering always reminds me like of a crab, you know, the way it's going. And he just bought it and just had a little bash session with it, but it's not very fast, as he says.
Here's a link to the video. So if you guys want to go see it after we talk, save it and go see it. But
yeah, I'll send you the link to the Hangouts since Tank's doing that.
I missed, and that's SoFlo RC Light. Great guy. So go check
out. This Recreation, is it?
Some stuff as well. So hope you enjoy the show.
Looks like my brother.
Hey guys, so here we are at Warsaw Conservation Area for the G6 Canada. So let's go and see what kind of crawlers they got going.
That's what I want to do next year. Probably is going to be like a documentary, and I want to try to showcase more of the people going there.
That's cool.
I'll have to check out your channel, RC Recreation. I think I did see you sub to me the other day. I'm gonna have to check out the channel. I'm torn from 2 channels at the moment, so I'm trying to get to some people here and there.
Hey, RC Recreation, nice to meet you. I think it was your girlfriend or your wife with you there with the other camera. That was kind of cool. Yeah, I want to do this similar to this. I'm not going to play the audio because I might get a strike saying that it's copyright or whatever.
Well, what did I say about what did I say a while ago when people should? Well, some people listen, but I told you that YouTube are going to start bouncing videos because of copyright. I told you it was going to happen. I warned people.
Yeah,
that's exactly what's going on right now.
Yeah, I saw that guy on the trail. He was right ahead of us. He had the same color truck as my son and all that. So we chit-chat with him. He showed me the under his truck also and the upgrades he did. Nice guy.
He got rid of the bump.
Yeah.
I want to see the part where he's me.
There's a good video on RC Reviews about 7 things to do to the Gen 8 to make it better.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Sean. Oh, hey, brother. You're still doing that one remote to trucks thing?
What he did? He wrote something there for a sec. I just want to rewind it just a sec.
So I got the blazer out now. Beauty.
The shit I see there, I just said beauty.
There was.
There we go. I'm sure you recognize this guy. How you doing, guys?
Oh, no, please. Quick, cut the video.
Hey, that's me.
Come on, cut it off. Come on.
Those camel backpacks are handy, I bet.
Oh yeah,
Dude,
man.
can't
Yeah, I
do
was keeping hydrated.
The breezing. So the
Alvin, how are you, mate?
I saw the breezing.
That's my new style of pull pal. It works like crazy. It's a nice pull pal.
I was thinking it was a good thing you didn't step on it.
Alvin, how are you, mate? I see
actually
you here.
lost.
How you going, bro?
Hey, everybody in chat.
Yeah. I'm just trying to get. Poor Gabs had a hard time in the chat thing yesterday.
Hey,
He had a hard time, but he did a great job, I reckon.
RC Wrecker, if you want to come in, just click on this link and you can come in live and talk.
I've already put the link above, I think.
I'm trying to go up. Some people are trying to go down.
It's tricky, but yeah, you're doing fine, Sean. It's look, mate. It's obviously Aaron RC Sparks is, you got people that go do all this sort of stuff. So and you're starting to do it. So check out my.
Now this is the very long bridge that was over there. It's amazing, this bridge. Watch this. Let me present to everybody like that it won't cut out. Look how long this bridge is.
Holy cow!
Oh, that was a good introduction there, Tony.
That's amazing.
Yeah. My son was very scared to go, and I said, just stay in the middle. Just be careful. Stay in the middle. And he goes, I won't do it, Daddy. I won't do it, Daddy.
It looks like a twist pad, yeah?
Yeah, it did have a kind of a twist at a certain spot. But like I told him, stay in the middle. And he kind of wasn't, but he did recuperate. So, and then you'll see me, I just like floor it all the way through. There's my truck. There's me in the truck.
Mini you.
That's awesome that you got that footage, because I didn't even take my camera out. I was so concentrating on my son to make sure that he goes down the hill good. Like he had to walk down a cliff just to go to the other side. So but that was a very long bridge. I think he stayed there. RC Recreation stayed there and videotape a whole bunch of other people going through.
That's a cool looking bridge. Usually it's like so firm that it's just like driving on ground, but the fact that it's like that's pretty cool.
So he
asked wobbly.
This is RC Recreation's video, yeah?
That is correct.
Okay, so you were there and you didn't know who he was.
No, I just met him. I met him online over there. Like, you meet a lot of people. I met a lot of people with YouTube channel. A lot of them presented themselves. It's such a busy day though, especially when you're RCing. And one day I'm gonna have to go there one year and not RC and just videotape people and talk to them.
Mm.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. Why, Tony?
Hey guys.
Hey Tony.
Hey Tony.
I've been waiting to see some of this footage, Tank. I kept asking in all the videos if anybody been seeing updates on you.
Look how long that is. Look how long that is. And plus, there were some guys playing at the beach.
Oh, yeah. That's a good idea. So it wasn't just all crawling, so they took their boats as well.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a big boat.
That was a big one.
Yeah.
Nice area.
That was cool.
Mm.
Let's see what RC Recreation has for video.
Gathering of selfie sticks is what we should call it. G6 selfie stick marathon. And bring them if you got them.
Look at that. He put my ugly mutt as a thumbnail. Nice.
With Mr. RC Talk himself.
Yeah.
Why would you put him as a thumbnail? Seriously.
I don't know. But like my son tells me, Daddy, you're famous. Everybody knows you. And then a lot of people were saying, hey, there's Mr. YouTube and Mr. Famous or Mr. RC Talk. And I'm there. I'm not famous. I just do a video on YouTube.
Right.
Give me a spell, Tank.
I'm just a normal guy, just like Jack.
Jack is far from normal.
Hey, hey, you can banter with me, but
thanks for the setup, Tank.
Yeah,
you can banter with me, but don't go there. I'm not normal.
It looks like he's got a lot of good thumbnails. I mean, playlists. He's got good playlists.
Don't call me normal.
Yeah.
Serious about having fun. He's got a good description of his YouTube channel.
Well, click subscribe.
Guys, go subscribe to him.
Got 129 subscribers.
RC Record, go subscribe to him.
Jack is too famous. No, I'm not famous at all, Javier. Not at all, my friend.
Here's his link to his YouTube channel. Let's see if we can't bring him up to 135. He's at 129. Maybe we can get him 5 more subscribers tonight.
Yes, Alvin. What did Alvin say?
Shop time.
Oh, RC Recreation is looking for a sign-in info. Hey, you can send it to me if I've got info for you. Just give me your credit card number and your social.
Oh my God!
You can email it to.
I think I need your autograph.
He's looking for what kind of info?
Alvin,
I think
Outcast.
He's trying to sign in. I think he's trying to sign in.
Oh, you got an Outcast. Yeah. Is that what he's got? Congratulations, Alvin. You got an Outcast, did you?
Oh, he's looking for his sign-in info. Okay.
Still inbox. Gonna film an unboxing later tonight. Okay.
Cool.
You say got an Outcast?
Yeah, Alvin got an Outcast as well.
Nice.
Oh,
He
yeah?
can go to Amen. That's pretty cool.
Right.
Like, yeah, that's pretty cool.
Is that a Lamborghini?
It's a
No,
huge
not a
toy.
Lamborghini. Yeah, it is a Lamborghini.
Yeah,
I
it
thought
is.
recognized it. Nice. I'm looking for a Lamborghini body. I gotta look a little harder.
Do you have a model you like the Gallardo or the?
Good on you, Alvin. Well done, mate. Let's have a look at this Outcast, bro.
Who's got an Outcast?
Gotta wait. He's got to unbox it first.
Alvin got an Outcast. It's not the 2019 version, but it's the V2. Okay.
Cool.
V2. They're the ones
How you doing?
They're the ones that do good wheelies, don't they? Isn't it who was it? Roadside, I think it was. I saw did a long wheelie.
Yeah, the long one, True Boys we watched last night.
So what's the best part, Tank? Is it just one day? Is that all the event is?
2 days?
2 days,
Hey,
okay.
1:30. Yeah, it's 2 days. The first day was it's the first time they actually did that. They did a little competition. It was a TTC, a Tough Truck Challenge. And I do have some videos of my Winnebago and my son doing some of the challenge. I forgot to videotape the mud bog. They did some hole in the mud, and you had to go through the course and go through the mud. So I forgot to videotape the Winnebago. Winnebago went through the first mud, and then the second one, you don't know how deep the mud is, but I kind of went a little too far to the right, and the Winnebago just sank. Like the rear of it just
It looked
sank.
like it. The picture I saw on Instagram.
Oh yeah, the guy says, "Don't give up, don't give up." I go, "No, she's hung up. She's not going anywhere." So, oh, there's a pair of hands. That's a cool picture.
Thanks.
So the Winnebago was hung up, and when I was going there, there's one place where you had to climb hill and come back down. I did it pretty good. I went farther than some guys with regular small tire truck and leaf sprung. But when I backed up to place myself, I was talking and being too confident. I was just talking, and then I backed up too much, and then the Winnebago just stepped onto the side and rolled over the tape. So I kind of fucked that up because I was talking and not concentrating.
All right.
Hey, did I just hear you swear?
No. Oops, I got to be nicer. It's supposed to be a family show.
I bet you had a hard time rolling that baby back over. How many trucks did you have to use?
Well, for the TTC, once you hit that tape,
Oh, you're out. Yeah,
you're
gotcha.
out.
Gotcha.
So there's no recovery for that one. But yes, on the trails, my son flipped over lots of time. I pulled him out with the tow rope or the winch,
Nice.
and everything worked out fine. But for the TTC, I should have put a 3S in it because it was a little slow, especially on the race part. There was one challenge where you had to stand on the rock and actually just go around some obstacle and some stuff. But there was some blind spots, so it was kind of tough. But we did it.
Cool.
And then the second day is the fun day. That's the event where you see the bridge, and there's a lot of courses. There was 5 courses altogether that you had to do, and they were pretty long. Like we started, it takes about 3 to 4 hours to do everything.
Wow.
It's a long day out.
Tony would have a field day in the G6. He'd be interviewing everyone.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be doing what?
You'd be interviewing everyone.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, well, I don't know. My latest stance on that is do less and get more. Do less work and get more views.
I got the one.
Yep, just post it quick. Just do a one full shot talking behind the camera and just going up to people cold and be like, "Hey, tell me what's going on."
Yep.
And then using that as the video, it seems to get more views on YouTube. So
that's a good thumbnail there, Justin.
Might as well give it a try.
Thank you.
You're falling off the cliff there, mate.
Oh, yeah, I'm just trying to hang out of the world is all.
Very clever. Which version did Scott get? Oh, so Javier got Scott's RC locked up. And he says that he will mail it tomorrow to him.
Yeah, it arrived today, I think he said.
Do you guys see other guys with a limitless video? Custom Tech RC, as far as I know, no. There was only one guy that received one. And
nope, there's another guy with one.
Oh, there's one other guy?
Else, yeah.
There's another guy that has one.
I mean, I keep getting notifications of what's his name. He's uploading nearly every day with that limitless, and he busted, what is it, 136 miles an hour, and blew a tire or wheel or whatever.
There's just JP, this is my impression of the Axiomatic show.
That's very clever.
What happened? I missed it.
He's got a picture of just his hands.
Yeah, but his hands is
just hanging on.
Yeah, he's hanging off the cliff. Pretty clever. So he's stirring up Axio because Axio just shows his hands.
He actually looks like a giant.
Yeah. That's a great shot, though, how high it is.
My hands are sexier, says Axio.
Yeah, Axiomatic and sexy.
Axio, there you go, mate.
Yeah, they're a little sausagey in that picture, aren't they? I know.
But what's Tony working on the video? Did you break that? Did you break?
No, I did not break it. I did not break it. I am working on a video.
So you put a fan. Did it help with the fan for the?
The fan does help the motor. So I got an email, interestingly enough, from some people, and they put me in touch with like a tech, trying to help me kind of figure out what was going on with the car, why I was getting such short run times, and in all the videos I'm blaming myself because the car is freaking amazing. It's probably one of my favorite top 5 cars that I own.
Okay.
Just a blast to drive. They should go off the shelf crazy, and deservedly so. It's an amazing, amazing car. but I've had a couple. I said that in the oval video, I'd probably get about 3 minutes of runtime, and everybody laughed at me and said a whole bunch of stuff. And I was thinking it was the battery that was the problem. I didn't have any way of checking it. The last couple of weeks, I've just been traveling so much, and so I just figured I've never run this hard before. Maybe the battery's just like going quick. And but what it turns out is I'm hitting the thermal shutdown, and I don't think people believe me about that either.
Okay.
Why not?
Yeah, that's a realistic thing.
I'm just getting all these questions, like
Well, what I'm saying,
and
if the car shuts down, what can you do about it?
Well, it's either the
they're
batteries
just
or
saying
the
I have
thermal.
bad batteries, or maybe my solder joints aren't very good, and I'm losing voltage there.
Okay.
Yeah, it couldn't be the fact that it's
excuse
summertime.
for it to not be the car, and it's something that I've done. So whatever I get it. So, and I don't have the instructions because I boxed in a hotel room. I have no idea what I did with the instructions. I looked through all my luggage, whatever. It must have just been in the box or something still. But cause I checked the hotel room, but I'd kind of packed the box back up and just left it there because I couldn't carry it with me on the plane. So
my car show Fox used to shut down thermal.
yeah, so I'm on throttle for 3 solid minutes, and so I did a video. I got the what to look for. Here's what happens if it's flashing slow green, it's thermal shutdown. If it's flashing slow red, it's LVC, and if it's flashing green like 5 times and pause 5 times like rapidly, then it's some other thermal type of capacitor shutdown inside the ESC. So I videoed the whole thing, and I got it on video every single time when it shut down. That's what's funny with everybody doing it. I don't necessarily show it. I mention it, but you can't really tell that it shut down. I could just like let off the trigger and say, "Oh, it shut down." But this last time, so it'd be like the 4th or 5th time now, because I actually did it at Hobbytown. In fact, the guy that owns Hobbytown was driving it. I'd driven it for about 2.5 minutes hard. Gave him the throttle and said, "Hey man, try it out," and it died within a minute of him running it. And it had the big battery packs in it, so it was not dead. I mean, it had the 10,500. So 3 minutes is anyway. Long story short, I don't think it's an issue with the car. I think it's an issue with driving it, with all the burnouts, all that. It's just like full on power without ever giving it a break. And there's literally the car is sealed except for like the wheel wells. Pretty much, it seems like there's no air.
There's no air that goes in there.
There's no air. It's not, there's no breeze running over it.
If you could just stay out of the throttle, you'd be.
Well, yeah. So you just need to. So when I take it on the dirt tracks and all that, I'm getting 8-10 minutes. I'm getting until LVC. You feel it getting slower, but when you're just hard on asphalt, just doing burnouts and from burnout to like zipping down the street, burnout, come back. Never letting off the throttle except for to slow enough to get it burning out.
You need to take it easy there, Mario Andretti.
It's like driving a boat or a plane.
It's my fault, but it's just like everybody's like giving me a hard time because I'm the only one that's saying that mine's cutting off at 3 minutes. Nobody else is saying,
well, like
"Hey, my traction's dying at 3 minutes." And so, I'm getting an email saying, "Here's all the stuff." So I literally went out, put batteries in it, 100C, run great. Ran it out there 3.5 minutes in, dead. It's flashing green, slow. I put the voltage checker on, never stop video, voltage checker on, 3.8 volts on the battery, only half dead. And then, temp gun is 190 at the ESC exterior because there's a fan. You can't really get to the internal. It's probably 200 plus internally, which would cause shut off. The motor's at 185. But I also took unplugged the fans from the motor because I wanted to run it exactly how I'd been running it when I kept shutting down. So anyway, that to say, I'm not lying when I'm saying I'm hitting thermal shutdown at 3.5 minutes, 3 minutes in. You just can't. I mean, everything I get, I kind of take to the extreme, and you know, this was like my first street basher. I don't know what to do. You know, I'm just going nuts with
Okay,
it.
Bill Boynton says time to drill a hole in the windshield. So you can get airflow.
What?
Time to drill a hole in your windshield so you can get airflow.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it in the windshield. I'd probably do it in the scoops that they already have in the front. Anyway,
Don't forget.
I just wanted to say, if you're going to do what I do, drive it like I want to as a basher, you need to either gear down or you've got to do something different. I think the car is built amazingly. I think that it's when you just go out and you do the speed runs, like we hit 63 with it today. We turned the punch level all the way up, which if you are a street basher will burn your tires out 2 times as fast. If you take your punch from 4 to 9, it's just spinning that much faster on the go and you just tear the tires up. So if you want to bash on the street like I do, I'm going to go back down to about 4 or 5 punch when I'm not doing speed runs so I can save my tires.
What's your ambient temperature outside when you're running? I mean,
today it's humid. I could look that up. What was the high today?
Because, you know, obviously the hotter it is outside.
It's 90 degrees probably and probably 80% humidity.
Yes.
That's warm.
Yeah.
It's not unbelievable to me that I hit the ambient temps or the thermal shutdown.
I don't understand why anyone would say that you're lying about that.
Well, you get the fanboys from anything in, and you got to deal with it. So
Don't worry about it, man. Just do what you got to do, mate. Just keep running that thing. It's a beast, mate. Just do what you got to do, Tony.
Yeah, so it said 80% humidity, and it was probably hit about 85, 90 today. So it was warm.
I mean, yeah, that seems fair.
Do what you got to do, man. Don't worry about it.
It was warm. I sweated just walking out there to run it. But anyway, that's what I'm editing. I'm editing something that's fair to the car that says if you run it like this, you're going to hit thermal shutdown. Well, it's still the most amazing on-road car I've ever driven.
That's it.
Yeah, I mean,
but you got to give it a break. Like, don't stress the car out. Do burnouts liberally.
Hey, having a car like that, you want to go full tilt. I mean, seriously, let's be honest here.
Well, yeah.
We want to go full tilt with something like that with the power, you know?
Yeah, but these guys, most of them are going full tilt to get maximum speed in one.
Yeah, I'm not really interested. I'm not interested in speed runs, bro.
So, but most people, I mean, when you see the video, you'll see that we just went stupid the whole time, from speed run to burnout to speed run to burnout to speed run.
No matter what you did with your dirt tracks and all that sort of stuff, I'm not interested in speed runs.
Yeah. So that's me either, but I like what I did with it in the bashing. But I just need to gear it down. And what it really came down to me is I wanted to know what the problem was so I could address it because I want to drive the car a certain way, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so if I want to drive it as a street basher, what do I have to do to make it a street basher? But anyway, that's the update on that tank. I don't want to steal from G6 stuff.
No, I don't want to hear too much
subject more than
what you're talking about.
Everybody see the recall on MacBook Pros from 2015 to 2017?
Oh, the batteries?
The batteries, yeah. Okay.
Those guys that you just made loved it at BSRC. But my pre-order.
Keyboards have issues too, apparently.
The Voodoo. G'day, RC Voodoo.
So RC Recreation also did a music montage. So he put the link to the video. If you guys want to go check that out also. It's got music to it, so I'm not going to play it here. So, hey, he's got me in there also again.
That's a cool truck. That looks like custom.
Yes. That one was, what's his face? Oh, I was turning my son around. Wait, let's see.
We know the comments. That's a cool truck.
Which one?
Oh, I'm behind now because I switched over the comments. Sorry.
Okay. There's my son with his big tires. There he is again.
Nice.
I'll have to check that out, that video in full tomorrow. That's for sure.
Yeah, it looks really good.
That was a good job on this truck, on this Jimmy.
That's a
That's
cool
the-
shot.
That's the
So-
Outback Jack Jeep.
Has a motor in it.
Mm.
Cool.
Man, that
Maybe-
thing's leaking right there. You wouldn't want to be on that bridge with somebody else.
Yeah.
They get you all wonky.
Mhm.
The motor.
Yeah, there was a lot of nice truck there. It's just amazing what people come out with as a build and how they build and all the different builds and the imagination that they have to do these things. It's just very neat to see.
Plus the whole GCM table set up there. Amazing
Yeah.
trucks there.
Yeah, I was sitting there for I sat there for a good hour that day. It was nice.
With the Winnebago.
Yeah, with the Winnebago. Some people were watching all his car and then saw the Winnebago, and people were asking question, how is it built and all that. So that's a GCM C-Max chassis. So
Nice.
cool.
Here's my new video. It was attributed. Well, on my new video, Bill, I've got my own music on it, my friend. I didn't know what to put. I was trying to work out because it was a drift video, and because drifts are slow. So I was thinking, I didn't sync much of it up to it though, the harmonics and stuff, but I didn't know what to do. So I just, that track actually I never uploaded to YouTube, so it was actually for another bashing video.
It worked.
Yeah, so
Like
I
slow-
just chucked
slow
that in.
intro music,
Yeah,
like
so I
fast.
just chucked. Yeah, it's a Phrygian scale, so it's why it sounds kind of Middle Eastern and all that sort of stuff.
Interesting.
Yeah. Awesome, Jack. No worries, Bill. I'm sure you'll get to it one day, mate.
So Bill's
Vision,
video
no,
is called
full
Jeeping
vision.
on the Roadside.
The guitar in the video was awesome. Thank you very much, Sean.
Mhm.
Thanks, man. Yeah, I never published that track at all.
Justin, is that Jeep running without foams in the tires? I was wondering. They look like they're pretty squishy.
No, it has foams in
Has
those
foams.
tires.
Gotcha.
I saw someone's video. He didn't have. It was
Maybe
a
it's just
Jeep,
weighty.
and he had so much. Must have had so much. I don't know if he had so much weight in the wheels, but they were flat tires. Can't
That's
remember.
That's part of
was
the
that?
reason for the look on that Jeep is because that TRX weighs about 14 pounds or so.
I noticed the
Was
rear
that your
tires look
video?
more squishy.
Was that your video, Justin, that I watched? That was like that. Was it the JK Wrangler?
Yes.
Oh God, those wheels looked like they had flat tires.
Yes.
God,
Good for grip.
that's right. I watched it last night.
They're like gloves on the rocks.
Yeah, that's it. There it is. There, the JK. Yeah, I remember good old Jeff from Jolliest Videos. I mean, he made fantastic videos, and he was always every time he'd see like he'd film and all that, and he'd see his wheels like that, he'd always go out and try to find new tires and wheels and all that. So it didn't do that. He was never happy with that.
Whatever happened to him? Where's he?
Yeah, he did come. He did actually come on one of my. He came on one of my videos recently.
Okay.
But he said that he was like busy and he's still around, and he said that he was kind of peed off because G Plus has left. Because he used to like the G Plus sort of things somehow. And but his videos are fantastic. I mean, just with the GoPro, and then he bought the Canon with the kit lens and all that sort of stuff, and he changed things up, and yeah, that guy's got some awesome videos. But yeah, he just doesn't. What's the site to get music? There's plenty of sites, but you got to be careful because they still copyright some music that they say is right to use.
Yep.
Like no foams in my crawlers. Oh, okay. You don't run foams in your crawlers, JP.
RC Sparks used to run a lot of rigs with no foams.
Mm.
Yeah, it all depends. No foams is good when you're crawling on rocks, going up and things like that. But
Yep.
no foam on side hill is a killer. It's going to
Yeah.
kill you right away.
I need a name for my video, guys. I watched your video. You got another one uploaded, JP. I watched both of your ones, or one of them last night.
What's the video about?
Why, JP? What do you do about side hill tire roll? Yes, on the side. Yeah, he did a speed run with his PD.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that was cool. Yeah.
Yeah, that was, yeah. And then he hit the sand. That sand looked, man, that sand looked like, I don't know, it's hard to explain what sort of sand that was he was running on.
If you want to get a lot of hits on your video, just write it, can I hit 135 miles an hour or 185 miles an hour? and then even if you hit 65 miles an hour, you say, no, I can't. So at the end of the video, you just write, no, I can't.
New Hampshire, say that, brother.
Disclaimer.
Yeah, people are going to watch the video to see if you do hit it. But at the end, you say, no, I didn't hit it. Better luck next time.
Yeah, stay tuned.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what to title this video I'm doing.
Yeah, full permission from me to play.
We did hit 63 though, Tank. We hit 63 with it.
Oh, yeah.
With your 10,000 mile
But we only
batteries.
stayed with the stock 17 tooth. We haven't gone up to 27. I think
Okay,
it's 17.
they claim that stock, what does it hit? Stock, what they claim?
It says on the box 80 plus, but that's with the included speed gear.
Okay.
So I haven't put that on yet because I wanted to bash with it. And I don't really have a parking lot big enough that I found yet to try and get it up to 80 whatever plus comfortably that I feel safe with.
Whoa there, JP Slayer. I can hit 200 miles an hour with my SCX 10-2. That's probably if you put it in your car. If you put it in your real car,
That's probably what he's going to say next.
Launch it out of a cannon.
When I put it in my luggage on the plane, I can hit 200.
Right? 40,000 feet.
RC Voodoo, Tank is teaching clickbait.
Yes.
Right.
Hey, you know what? I haven't thumbs up. Thumbs up.
Yeah, guys. Don't forget to thumbs up the video if you like it.
Oh yeah. Hey, there's that.
I think I need a haircut. I'm looking at myself there. I kind of look bad. Camping was rough on me.
You watched that, old man.
Yeah. Getting old.
You guys stayed in the tent?
Yeah, we stayed in the tent.
What was the weather at night? Is it pretty comfortable?
It was pretty comfortable. In the morning, it was cold and damp a little bit, but it was a little chilly in the morning. But
that's
it
better
was
than
nice.
hot and humid.
Oh yeah, it was very, very nice for camping. That was for sure.
Yeah.
Tank, you're gorgeous. Jeez, JP.
Oh, thank you, JP.
I don't know about that, my friend. I don't know where you call that.
Oh, Jack, he's jealous again. Playing the jealous card.
I would retract that comment very quickly.
Oh, Bill's message was retracted. I don't know what he said.
Yeah, he only put AB. I think half a mile per hour. So that other bloke, he hit 136 miles an hour and blew a wheel, eh?
Yep.
He's flying. Yeah, his subs are just soaring.
Uh-oh.
Are
What's
Crazy.
this? What is
Okay, haircut fund.
My haircut, man.
And mate, give me a clippers. I'll shave his head off. I'll do a rough job of it too. Don't you worry about that. I'll make him look like a cocky. And I climb Everest.
Oh, am I still on that one mode? It's on my
Yeah.
camera?
Yeah, I can see your screen share. That's how I knew you were doing that.
That's funny. I had no idea.
Yeah, you got the hangouts up.
I thought I turned it off.
No.
Oops.
There you go.
There's your beautiful face.
I thought I was. Now you guys saw everything I was perusing,
Look at those
like
Right.
Facebooking and all that on the side.
Tony's got a beautiful face. What's going on here, man?
I was like, "Who's that that's searching all over the web while we're talking?" Me.
It's a mohawk. Yeah, don't worry, JP. If I had a pair of clippers, mate, I'll give him more than a mohawk. I'll make him look like a parrot.
Wait, let's see if I can't give myself a mohawk.
Tony,
Mohawk.
Tony always gives Tank money. That's all right, Bill.
There. Is it working? Oh yeah, it's working.
The
Got a mohawk.
Super chat. Oh,
Wait, you gotta go for the
Looking
flock
younger
of
already.
seagulls.
Oh yeah, I like it.
Flock of seagulls.
Get some gel.
Fuck a seagulls.
I need.
There you go. Works. Don't even need gel.
Nice.
Micro Scale Garage is asking a question. What is a good cheap?
Bet
I
they're
don't
gonna
know.
work like that tomorrow.
Good cheap servo for red.
It's a mohawk though. That's like
Yep.
Mohawk Warrior.
Yep.
So faux hawk.
I need a hat.
You guys listening or what? You're gonna talk about his hair. You're gonna.
I'm
There's a
so
guy
bummed. This
asking
hat is
the
like my trademark hat, and they don't make it anymore.
question, man. I might as well mute myself. No one wants to
Limited
listen.
edition.
No.
What'd
Okay,
you
Jack,
say?
you want to do a mohawk too?
Jack
You
saying
feel
something?
bad?
No. Someone asking a question about what is a good cheap servo for Red Cat Gen 7 under $100.
Just get.
man, are you serious right now? You did not.
It actually shows.
You were like,
tell you what-
asking.
I'll let you know what I purchased in the past.
Oh man, I can't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Tank. I'm sorry.
Oh,
This
okay.
guy. Gee whiz.
Jack, you must have hit your mute button because you're muted right now.
I'm just gonna.
Jack?
I muted. No point in muting me, I guess.
Where is the servo I bought?
You want more, Tony? I'll block you. That's it. I will block you that hard, brother. I will block you that hard, brother. I'm serious. I will block you that hard. You know, I'm not.
I love you, man.
I thought Tank did
I'm
it.
not like the guys last night. You know, mucking around with me. You know that yourself. I'll
I
block
love you,
you that hard. I'll block you that hard, bro. It's not funny.
I know you will.
Jack's out Ericsson's phones. Ericsson's phones. Oh, okay. I don't have an Ericsson's phones. Justin, don't you get too cheeky either.
No, sir.
And I saw a comment I was passing through Shen's video the other day, and I think you might have made a good comeback onto your comment about the reversed going backwards, mate.
Yeah.
When I saw that, I thought, whoa.
Yeah.
Can't come back and reply to him.
Right?
He's been doing it for years.
Well, I didn't copyright the idea.
Nah, I know. But you were bound to get something like that along the lines, my friend, because
I didn't really think that was that bad. That was not that wasn't that bad. Let me tell you. He could have told me off right then and there for what I said.
Nah, not really. Why would he tell you off? He was just saying that it's not the first time that the reverse thing's been happening. It's been happening for a long time. That's what he on his channel.
Besides, it's really hard. It's really easy to take something that's in text out of context.
Oh, of course, so things get misconstrued, of course.
Yeah.
But you know,
I meant it in such a way as like the whole Trax is stealing the idea in the first place. Nothing necessarily about me or him.
Yeah, but did Traxxas steal the idea?
Well, did they? No,
Did
of course not.
No, well, we don't know. We don't know. Maybe they came across the video. They're going to do their own thing.
I'm pretty sure that reverse editing has been around for quite a while.
Yeah, but there's more and more of it now because you're making it popular.
Whoops.
You see? you're making it popular, so more and more people are going to do it. Like, who did I see the other day? They did it. They
True Boys.
True Boys RC did one.
Mm-hmm.
And then I saw one with a split screen. I think that was that True Boys as well. They did the same thing with a split screen, and they did it backwards.
Oh yeah.
So obviously, if you're going to do, and don't get me wrong, they're fantastic the way you edit them. That's for sure.
Okay, if you want a good servo, you can get this one. It's a DS3218MG. And you get these on eBay or Amazon, a bunch of different places. They're all metal servo, pretty strong. And this would be a good servo for you. And it's about under $40, I think.
Yeah, he's going to get one. He says he'll get one.
Yeah.
They're really good.
How you doing, guys?
Yeah, you go, mate. Hello, all
Good.
my blues. It's raining here. We are sick of the rain in Michigan.
Yeah, been a lot of rain everywhere this year.
Earl, I see. I think I sent you an email. Check your email. I think you're on the email list.
From the Northeast, anyway.
In the chat.
And another thing that's nice with that servo is you even get a metal horn for it. It's a very good metal horn also.
Nice.
Yeah.
And
But
usually
that's
they're
UDR.
$10-15. It's stupid.
JP's asking that. Would the servo work in the UDR?
I believe that John from NetCruiser RC did install one of these on the UDR. It did work, but I think a UDR would need one a little bit stronger than that one. But don't forget, if you run this on your receiver, it will be weaker. But if you run it on a BEC, on a BEC, and run it at 6 volts, it's going to be way stronger. So it all depends how you run this servo.
Oh.
Where's Game Dog? Game Dog coming in tonight? That guy's a classic again. He's so funny, that bloke. Went with a team associated metal servo horn, way thinner. Bill's saying you need something stronger to JP.
Okay.
For the UDR, I think. Didn't he break something on his UDR? JP, didn't you say you broke something on it? In his last video, I think that he did with the UDR, he said something broke on it. Can't remember what it was. To get one of those back, one for the TRX4 and Gen 7.
What's up, Alvin?
Hey, Kate.
What's up, Alvin? How you doing, man?
Doing pretty good. I got the giant box right here.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Dude, this thing is huge. This box is huge.
Yeah, bro.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
I've heard that plastic.
500 ounces.
Dude, I'm super excited. I want to open it right now, but I can't. I want to save it for an unboxing video. Otherwise, I would tear into it right now.
The stock servo burnt out. Okay, the fuse in the stock servo, that's right, yeah.
No,
yeah.
Congrats, Alvin. Congrats, bro.
Man.
I wanted to save up for an infraction or something like that, but then I was like, no, this is probably a better idea for me because I don't really do the on-road stuff.
Use it more.
Even the guy at the A-Main was trying to talk me into an infraction. He's like, you want the infraction. I was like, I do, but I was like, I just can't afford it.
Yeah, some people were saying that servo was under $20. That's probably US. For me in Canada right now, that servo is $25.
Oh.
25, 22.
25 bucks.
So it's pretty good.
And sometimes they have it on sale. Even those, I bought like 4 of them for $40 one time.
Cool.
Bill's saying 500 plus ounces would be good.
Yeah.
This is a 60 kilo for $70. That's nuts.
Yeah.
That's freaking strong.
You're good.
Bill's pretty much on the money when it comes to stuff like this.
See, I bought these
Game
four.
Dog, send him. Yeah, I'll send you a link, Game Dog. Come in, brother.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not even presenting the screen, and they're showing the screen, and I'm not even presenting it.
Nice. Hey,
Yeah, it's like $17.
Oh,
Animos or whatever.
Yeah.
I think it's
Yeah.
the brand Animos.
Hey, Game Dog, here's a link for you,
Yeah.
brother. I'll do the
And
honor.
most digital high torque servo. For
Yep.
me in Canada, it's $25, $22. All depends which one you get. Or
In
Yeah.
the US, it's 17, like what Bucks RC World's saying.
cool. And I even bought these. These I put them in my Tamiya's. These guys, my Tamiya car or anything. It's a Metal Gear. It's got good torque, and it's pretty fast. And I paid $45 for 4 of them. So that's like $10 a servo. This is
That
cheap
works.
to put in the cars.
Oh,
And-
yeah,
and
they're quality.
Yeah.
Hey, Game Dog.
Game Dog, how are you,
I-
brother?
Peace and love. Peace and
Come
love.
in. How
Dog,
are you, brother?
Brother, I
Yeah.
have one right
teaching
here.
me new tricks, my friend.
Don't listen to Tony, Game Dog. Don't listen to a word he says, mate.
I got one right here.
He'll mute you.
Oh, man, here we go again.
I
He'll
haven't
mute
even
you.
installed it yet, but yeah, same one, 20 kilogram.
So, what did you pay for that? How are you, Alvin?
I'm doing good, Jack. How are you?
How much did you pay for that thing?
Out the door, tax and everything, it was $418 and like 30 something cents.
Dude, that's
I
insane.
thought, hang on, I thought you said you were getting a second-hand one or something.
No, that was I was either gonna get the secondhand Rustler, the 4x4, for like 200, or this one. And since it was like 389 plus tax, I was like, "There's no way I could turn it down." It's not the newest version, but still, it's an Outcast.
Okay, is that cheap or I don't understand the price? Is that cheap?
It used to be
$500
to
Yeah,
start, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
So that's cheap. What do you got it for?
I didn't think that was too bad.
389.
Great
So that's
deal.
cheap, is it?
It's a pretty good deal. Yeah.
Yeah, they're $1,000 here.
Oh yeah, they're expensive.
Now, you do understand that you will not touch your Traxxas anymore. You'll be playing only with that.
I don't know about that. I've got more Traxxas than Arma, that's for sure.
Oh, but wait till you take it out of the box and you play with it. You will forget about the Traxxas.
That's definitely. I already know once this thing like hits the gas, man, my eyes are just gonna pop out of my skull.
It's kind of sad, really, because now, because Arma's taken over everything, all the other companies are just out the door.
Yeah.
You know, in the background.
Oh yeah.
So Traxxas is going to start doing something, surely.
They're definitely treading water.
Well,
They
they've got to
need
do
to do something out of the ordinary. Something
They've got
that
to
they
do
never
something.
do.
Yeah.
What I would do is I would bring back the NIM packs with the cars. Get a boardroom discussion going, and I'd be like, "Hey guys, what do you think we should do? NIM pack. NIM pack is what the people want."
With car chargers.
Yeah,
the car charger,
bring
too.
the car chargers back. Yes, you got to include the car chargers.
Bladder paint and NIM packs.
Yeah.
Man,
Game
I
Dog.
have like 3 of those car
good
chargers.
brother.
I've never used.
Oh,
I
yeah,
plug
brother.
anything into the lighters.
Did you Game Dog? Did you like the behind the scenes yesterday, bro?
What'd you say one more time? Say it one more time, Jack.
Did you like my behind the scenes yesterday?
Oh man, hey Jack, I loved it, man. Keep it up, man.
Okay, now go and watch the real video.
Go watch
I
the
gotta go
video.
watch it. I gotta go watch it, man. I gotta subscribe to your channel too.
That's okay. Now go watch how different it looks with editing.
Man, go check
Totally
it out.
different.
I
Totally.
hope you
Oh,
put
yeah.
a lot of slow motion on that.
Yeah, it's all slow motion because I can't drift, mate. I
See
can't.
if Tank
What?
can
At the
present
end,
it
there's
real
a
quick.
second or
See if
two of
Tank can
regular speed.
present it.
Yeah, the last bit was off the camera. I mean, the gimbal shots weren't the best because of my shadow. I should have stood like so the sun wasn't reflecting that much, but
It's hard.
the gimbal shots I got, I just wanted to get a couple of close-ups of the car, but that weren't the best.
Yeah, but you only passed in front of your shadow like once or twice in that whole video. I mean,
Yeah, I should have stood the other way, so my shadow was opposite. So, but the only problem there is then the sun will be glaring onto the camera,
The camera.
Mhm.
and then it's just going to be a complete blowout. So that's the problem with doing that. But I just wanted to do a couple of, just pan shots of the gimbal and just get some close up of the wheels and stuff spinning around. Look. As Tony liked it, so it's approved.
Right.
It's approved.
Tony liked
The question is, did you like Tony's video? Did he vote?
Tony liked it, so it's approved. Nah, Tony knows what he's doing.
Tony, when you were watching the video, did you mute it?
No, he's not going to mute my. You can mute yourself. You can mute yourself, Tony, but he's not going to mute my guitar tracks. That's for sure. Come on, Master, unmute yourself.
I think he's got something to say.
Yeah. Nah, he likes my guitar tracks. He's a fan.
Jack, I think that your guitar tracks are the.
Oh yeah. Game dog. Have a go at him. He's giving it to me. He's doing the old good old mute trick on me, mate.
It's that 75 game dog muting him again.
Nah, game dog. Game dog.
Me.
Nah, game dog. That's for sure.
Be careful, otherwise Tony's going to take that as a personal attack.
I'm sorry. Sorry.
That was a bit out of whack yesterday. That's for
Just
sure.
need to chill out a little.
Yeah. It's kind of a bit of a And then it's some.
I'm just responding to my Arma Heat on Instagram now.
When did you release that video, Jack?
Last night, because I did the live behind the scenes with Steve-O in the afternoon yesterday, and then I obviously once I hung up on the live, it was just a short video. It wasn't anything spectacular, just some zoom shots.
It was with that rally car, wasn't it?
Yeah, the rally, the TTO one with the Basher RZ-4, which is a VK Golf.
Okay.
Yeah, I was watching that this morning. It was pretty nice.
Thank you very much. A comment on my channel, Alvin. How come?
I'm the worst at commenting. I usually just I watch a video, I leave a like, and then I move on. Yeah, but that's not intentionally. I forget to comment a lot of times.
Appreciate it. I mean, if you
So here's a link to in the chat for Jack's video, and go see it, guys, and go give him a thumbs up and a sub if you are not sub to him. Let's show the RC video production.
I did the perspective thing yesterday with some of the guys that in the chat would have saw, where I just did a behind the scenes thing with the before I filmed sort of thing, and I'm surprised it's up to 40 likes. I don't get really much likes on my videos. I'm quite surprised. Well, I don't drift as if like I'm one of those Asian guys that can drift like all day. They're just insane. Yeah. I find that if I do this in, Tony probably get this, but if I do this in just normal motion, it wouldn't work whatsoever. It wouldn't be right in what I've done with the cutaway shots and all that sort of stuff. Like the part where I do kind of donuts. And if you did them in fast with the normal motion, it just would look stupid. Just can't
too fast.
Yeah, but if you do it in slow motion, it's like it's dancing.
There's a lot of little rocks where you are.
Yeah, I know. They're doing some construction work at the back there. And there's always
Tony paid the copyright fees.
Yep, there you go. You said.
Tony's like, I got you covered, Frank. You can play the whole video.
So the part where I did the donuts, I did that with the TTO, the STI as well. When I was there, I did a drift video with that, and that was kind of pretty smooth with the slow motion. But with drifting, if you do it in fast motion or normal motion, it just for this sort of stuff, it just wouldn't work. It'd just be a blur. Now I think it's this one here where I do the donuts. I know Tank's part's lagging, but there's a part where I'm just doing these donuts. There's a reverse there for you, Justin.
Yep.
That was a reverse sort of kind of out of the side of the screen, so I thought I'd just do one in reverse.
It's doing pretty good for having all those rocks on that road.
Yeah, they're great wheels. I'm actually, they cost me, I can't remember what they cost me. I think they were about $36. They're HPI drift wheels, and I've had these for quite a few years, and I've had some like $10 and $12 drift wheels which just fell apart. These things are unbelievable.
And you said that rock at your camera there.
Sorry?
There was a rock that went, you sent zinging towards your camera.
Yeah, yeah.
It went flying right at it.
I don't
I was
have
waiting for it to like shatter the.
Yeah,
Shatter the camera screen.
Shatter the lens.
Thanks, thanks for
That'd go viral.
advertising shout out dollars. He gets the money, but I get the shout out. That's not bad, mate.
That's not bad.
That's because of the advertising loss that he takes.
Yeah, I understand that. But look, there's nowhere to drift. You got to find that really smooth car park surface. You know, like the underground car parks.
Yeah.
They've got smooth surfaces there, but there's nothing around here. So,
well, just bring a broom with you. Bring a broom or a vacuum cleaner
no
and clean the
worries.
parking lot.
No worries, mate. No worries at all. I look like a cleaner.
Just put a big old one of those air blowers on your back. And
Yeah. So there's not much really you can take.
And then leave them a bill afterwards. Like, just go up to whoever owns that part of the street and just be like, all right, here's your bill.
Well, I mean, it's the guys that have got the good surfaces, and they just drift on a dime. But their servos are nearly 180 degrees, aren't they? In those
even if they go 180, they can't go. They can't go past a certain thing. But yeah, they
turn 180, though, don't they? It's about a 180 degree.
Well,
they turn really far anyway.
Yeah. They're restricted to how far the tires turn. You can only turn 90 degree with the tires, anyways.
Yeah, but they're insane how they can drift all day, those things. But I look for something that's cheap and the body I put on it and all that sort of stuff.
Now, for the drifter people, I got a question. If I installed a drifter module in my car and it's a 4-wheel drive, is it still going to work? Or is it better just to have rear-wheel drive?
No, yes, it will, because I've had one before. They don't work the best. You got to tweak the hell out of them. They don't work the very best, but hey, you got to pay for the. What's the? There's the one that HPI has got. What is it called? It's actually quite expensive though. It's called the D-Box or something.
Yeah,
I think it's a D-Box or something like that, but it's actually quite expensive, and that thing apparently works really good.
I gotta leave a comment. Hold on, I gotta leave a comment to Jack, because if I don't leave a comment on this video, he gets mad at me. So let me just.
No, I don't. Hang on a minute. Hey, wait a minute. Don't get too cheeky, mate, because you were busy over the weekend, and you rock up whenever you rock up, whether it's a week late or not. I get stuck on Tony sometimes because Tony, he doesn't get to my videos after about 2 months.
Which one's Jack?
No, but Tony's got a bigger channel though. Well, Tony's got a bigger channel though.
He's got a bigger channel.
Tony's got a bigger channel. You just get busy, Tank.
Yeah, I'm just busy.
But Tank gets more recognition. Everybody knows who he is.
Oh yeah, I don't think so. Don't give him a big head, Tony. I don't think so.
Too late.
Too late for that. Yeah.
Too late. Look how big it is. Look, see, it almost takes the whole screen.
You've seen the screen.
That thing's huge. That thing is huge.
Man, I could scratch it from here. Relax.
I'm squashing it.
I'm going
And Kagan yesterday, I saw him without his hat. Man, does that guy need a haircut? Oh,
you did have quite a head of hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a lot of hair going. Need a haircut.
It was like,
and here, I'm super needing a haircut. I think you and me both have like the same length of hair. It's getting too long.
Right.
I shaved my beard and I'm letting it come back already.
Like, Kagan, did you lose a bet or something? Or maybe the $5 for the haircut should go to you?
Yeah, I'm just too cheap. I like to get a haircut like once a year, maybe twice.
Wow.
Voodoo said he's seen the Outcast box. Yeah, buddy.
Just
and no,
if you your hat all the time. I cut your hair.
I'm not selling my taxes.
I wear a hat at work all
Dang
the
you,
time.
Frank! You had to present me again. There's the Outcast box.
Yeah. Well, you know, Earl, the only way you can do a
Hey, look
good
at that smile on
unboxing
his
is
face.
if
Look at that smile next to that box. Look at that smile next to that box.
It's almost as big as the box.
Kid on Christmas morning.
Yeah.
now, Earl, I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna try to find that shot again of you showing that thing, and that's gonna be my thumbnail.
Perfect. I need to turn off this autofocus. Let me turn off my camera fast.
So wait, Alvin, when are you gonna start selling your Traxxas, bro?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Traxxas
No. I could never do that. I love my Traxxas too much.
We'll see you next month.
Yeah, we'll see next month. All of a sudden, I have every Outcast or every Arma.
Hey, Delaware RC man. Here, let me make you a moderator. You'll have a blue wrench.
Need to fix this autofocus. I need to get a new camera. That's the next thing I need to invest in. Is like a Logitech camera.
Now, come on, you spend over $400 on an RC. You can't afford $50 on a camera.
They're on sale sometimes.
Man, it's priorities, man. Priorities.
Priority. Hey, Phil Corsi, how you doing?
There we go. I should have fixed it, I think. No more autofocus. Filthy Co, what's up, Phil?
I don't know if I've seen Delaware RC Man in here before. Hello?
Micro Scale Garage says he needs a better camera. You don't need that good of a, well, it all depends what you do, because I got some very high def camera, and I find this cheap camera, which is, I can't remember the resolution. It's better on the Hangout than my most expensive camera. It's just crazy. I don't know why.
Yeah, it's all dependent on lighting and everything too. How you can turn a crappy camera into a somewhat decent camera.
Yeah.
I can fix this tripod. Oh, and I just turned off my camera. There we go.
Good job, Alvin.
I'm like trying to adjust it, and then I accidentally hit the thing on the laptop. I'm like, okay.
Okay, stop clicking on the screen.
Yeah. Damn it, Game Dog, stop muting my camera. Oh, man. Who was it? Voodoo said he misses Brad tonight.
You said what? There we go.
But I can unmute myself.
Yes, you can.
The one thing Brad did not realize that he can just unmute himself.
I'm so confused right now.
BS, I kind of muted you, but I meant to mute Earl. I muted the wrong person while he was talking.
No.
It kind of backfired on me.
Confused.
No, he wanted to get us both. He was being serious. He's like, I can get two with one shot. I got this.
This is so much more fun with the mute button involved. I'm just saying.
It really is. Yeah.
But
I want to know something. Do you have the power to mute me? Do you, when you click on my thing, can you actually mute me?
No, you don't have a. Oh, yeah, we do.
Oh, yeah.
You're muted.
Look
Yeah.
at that. That's not fun.
Did it say that I muted you? Did you get a little pop up that said I muted you?
Yes.
Okay, so Jack knew I
can
muted
ignore you too.
I get a pop-up on who's muting who. I don't know if you guys see it.
No,
No,
I
no.
see on my side on a little blue one that says you muted the tank.
Okay.
Yeah, and then
You
it
got
said
one as
the
well.
tank muted BS or whatever earlier.
Okay.
Good night,
So
Bradley.
that's why when Brad got his speaking rights back, he started yelling at Game Dog because he knew who the culprit was. And Jack had been yelling at me when he finally figured out how to unmute it.
Talking about Brad. Where's Brad tonight?
Bro.
Brad is.
Well,
You
said
two
his name
go.
3 times. He should show up.
Yo,
But
He's on
it's
about
all in
30
good
minutes.
fun, and Brad can see we do it to each other too. So
Yeah,
For all
that's
we know, Brad's still trying to get him to hang out from last night.
I give him about 30 minutes. He be on in 30.
oh my goodness. Is it the bitter juice or the candy man?
Brad, if you're out there, we love you, man. We love you.
Yeah, but you do have to be careful. Some people don't have a sense of humor.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
If
Very,
we're
very
picking on
true.
somebody, we should get to know him.
Yes.
Yes.
Brad's a little bit sensitive.
Yeah. Because I know Jack. Jack, don't make fun of Jack because
It's hard
Jack-
when you don't have chat to
Yeah.
watch. If you can't
Yeah,
read
you-
chat, it's hard to.
Jack is real sensitive.
Yeah, Jack is a very sensitive guy. He usually starts crying at about 11 o'clock, 11:30, and then he doesn't stop till 1:30. So you really have to be careful of how you
When he falls
talk.
asleep.
Jeez, Tank. I don't know about that, man.
See, now you're going to make him cry because he's too emotional. He's like, damn it.
No, actually, I'm actually tearing up at the moment because my diabetes is playing up.
You too, me too.
Yeah, it's playing up bad. So you don't have to
Also-
make me feel Tank.
JP, I'm trying to fight back the urge of wanting to do an unboxing right now. Trust me. JP keeps saying
Come on,
unbox it.
man. Unbox
Well,
that thing.
Yeah, man.
know,
Like,
The only way
I
you're
want
gonna
to
do
save it for a video. I haven't done any videos in a while besides the one I just uploaded the other day, so I want to come back in style with an Outcast.
the only way you're gonna do a very good unboxing is if you practice your unboxing.
exactly.
all right,
Exactly.
and unboxing isn't necessarily coming back with style. Taking that thing for backflips up a wall or something, that's coming back with
I
style.
have to agree with
Yeah.
Tom on this one.
Well, I got to see
Bring
if
the
I can
lame
back
content
over.
to Tank's channel. That's what I try to do. Like, bring all the lame stuff here, get it out so people that want to know it, but it doesn't do anything to your channel.
Yeah.
I kid. It's a Monday night, right?
I'm offended from
Is
that.
it Monday?
Tony?
Well, it's Tuesday technically here now.
He mute me?
It is Monday Night Blues.
Okay.
Check-
So what was your favorite part of the competition, Tank? That's what I want to know.
Put it to charge, man.
Of the different things that they had at the G6.
Parker time was not my favorite thing.
Okay.
Parker
It was not my favorite thing.
Parker has a thing called Parker time. So if he's late, like he was almost 2 hours late to start the TTC, and he goes, "Don't worry, I am on Parker time, which is his own time." So
Okay.
on any event, it kind of sucks that when you're late, but that day he was late. I didn't enjoy that. What I enjoyed the most of it, pretty much everything, but the second day was fun with my son and all that, and going through the trails and seeing him do stuff with his truck that I could not with mine. So some hills he actually climbed, and then I was trying, I couldn't. He goes, "Well, I did it." So, and he's only 9. So it was fun. It's more the interaction of me and my son when we went out, but that second day with all the people there, it's a lot of fun. TTC was fun, but that second day is just bonus. It's seeing all the people and all the different rigs and chatting with them. I wish I would have took more time to do it, and next year I probably will. So I'll try to bring somebody to tag along with my son and say, "Here, go with them," and then I'll do my own thing off to the side. So.
That's a good idea.
But the interaction with people, that's what I enjoy the most.
Yeah. How many kids would you say there were?
Oh, there was a lot of kids.
That's
and
great.
a lot of women too. That's what Parker was saying, is that it's amazing how many women here in Canada are actually involved with their kids and their husband into this hobby.
Sweet.
So it's nice.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah, but you should come up next year, Tony, at the G6. It's a nice event.
Put it on my
Isn't
camera.
that where Grant went?
Pardon me?
Isn't that where Grant just went? Didn't he drive up to the G6?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes. Grant lives
Yep.
about another hour and a half past me, so he had an hour and a half more than I did to drive there. And for me, it's three. It was 3.5 hours.
That's,
So
Oh no.
isn't that Grant Levy?
Grant's RC.
Grant's
Levy? Yeah, it's Grant Levy, isn't it?
his full
Yeah.
name. I'm not sure. I can't remember. I think so.
Yeah, because he sent me a friend's request on Facebook yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah, I seen some of his videos of the event. It looked awesome.
Yeah, he's dished out a whole bunch of videos one after the other. That's for sure.
He's a pretty cool bloke too, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a fellow green lover. He pimps all his stuff out with green, so I love his channel.
Yeah, right. It's a good start.
Got to be green, mate.
Oh yeah, yeah. This
Well, have a
this
look.
podcast is going to go green. Eventually, it's going to go from
My
being orange to
intro's
green.
green. My intro's green.
If ever I find a Lamborghini body for my TT02 or TT01, I will be painting it green.
Oh yeah, like a lime green Lambo. That'd be badass.
Yeah, because the green Lamborghini, that's my favorite. It just looks so nice.
Like the Murcielago. Oh man, the green Murcielago. Oh, looks so nice.
Is RC Recreation still in the chat?
I don't know.
So I haven't seen him in a
Haven't seen
while.
him in a minute.
Kawasaki green. Yep, for sure.
Looks like Mike Hawk is being funny, more like Monday Night Snooze. So I think he tuned in the wrong channel. I'm not sure, but
Yeah, who's it?
Because he doesn't have a blue name.
Yeah, that's why.
maybe.
A wrench.
Oh, he doesn't have a wrench.
It's not the way to get one, though.
No.
What's that? More like Monday Night Snooze. Yeah, okay.
He's just getting you. He wants you guys to say his name then fast, because if you say it fast, it sounds like my whatever.
They talking to you, right?
Maybe. RC Voodoo, he says he has a green Lamborghini hardbody.
Huh.
Is that your real car? So you have a real hardbody Lamborghini car? Bill.
Yeah, I
Bill.
see. If you had
Yeah,
a
I
real
know.
one, you'd be doing it. Last time I got a wrench, I left with the STD. Really?
There we go. Oh, he says no. I know what you were talking about, the RC Voodoo. It's an RC body. I was teasing you.
It's an RC body, yeah.
Where's Scotzilla been? I ain't seen him in a couple days. Oh, Scotzilla.
He's doing backflips until he gets his outcast. He's just can't wait for it.
Yeah, he's training for it. Yeah.
Cleaning up his track, getting it ready.
All sorts of stuff. But I think Javier, you said that you were sending it out today.
Yeah, for Scott. Yeah,
Yeah.
I have it. I received it today, early this morning. It's already packed.
How far away is he from you?
It's in Texas. I'm in Florida, so
It's the other side.
Probably a couple of days anyway.
yeah,
It's only a few states away.
yeah.
Don't worry, we won't hear the end of it when Scott gets it.
Oh yeah,
He's going to be over the moon.
I call.
Orange Outcast
It's not every
videos.
day that you get an RC like that. That's for sure.
Yeah, I sent him a picture of it. Then he called me about an hour after. Said, can't sleep, man.
It's gonna be a race between me and him who gets theirs green first, because me and him all like green. So like me or Scott's gonna paint our Outcast green first. It's like who's gonna do it?
Yeah, he's a green man as well.
I was already looking at the clear body today. I was like, do I want to get that too?
I know Scott's thinking of doing his like a bomber with the mouth on the side of it, like old
Yeah,
school.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
That would be
there's
cool.
a couple of them that are made that way. It looks nice.
Yeah, we've got the Infraction would be good in green too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yes, it would be cool and green.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Micro Scale Garage says he's printing his MSG K20 crawler body. That's cool. Printed crawler bodies are awesome.
Everyone's timing out my call.
Yeah, everybody went after him. It was like 4 people timed him out.
Even how he had this message.
Man, I keep looking at Sean's picture, and every time I'm just like, what was that kid was riding an RC car like that?
Yeah, what RC car is that?
That is that the Ram or the Red Cat Clawback. Is that? It's the great big 1/5 scale Red Cat. Maybe Carnage and Crawling if he's in here.
That would be so fun just to be able to ride on something like that.
It was such a great shot, and she was riding it. She was having a blast right up until that rock right there in front of her.
Oh yeah, it doesn't look like it's gonna be fun.
And then the vehicle rocks over, and you can tell she's instantly just like, that was not cool. And she just busts into tears. I mean, yeah, I felt so bad.
She's like, I've had enough. This is too much.
It was a great, 10-second shot for the video.
That would be so fun, though, if I was that small and was able to ride on top of an RC like that.
Yeah, that's motor on axle, front and rear, and then it's got front and rear steer in it too. So
that thing has 4-wheel steering too.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, she didn't like the X-Max either. Thanks, Jesse. Yeah, she's real wild about the X-Max.
So what's the size of that thing?
It's bigger. It's bigger. Here, I'll see if I can pull up a picture. It's bigger than the X-Max is.
Is it?
Yeah. Let me see.
What's it called? The clawback. I've never seen this.
I remember somebody mentioning that in the chat.
Is good.
See if I can get you guys a picture. I know I've got one of all the vehicles. It'll give you a good idea of the size.
See if I can't find the info on it either. Also, I mean.
It's 1/5 scale. Wow.
Yeah, it's big.
1/5.
And then so.
Yeah, that's huge. Especially for it looks like a short course truck, but I think that's just because she's sitting on it.
There you go. I think.
Oh yeah, that thing is huge.
Yeah.
So is it a basher? Is it a crawler? What was it supposed to be?
It's a crawler.
Looks like it'd be fun to just take a RC car and just like ram into that pile and send them over the cliff.
Yes. Yeah.
Where's Scott? I wish Scott was here today.
I mean, we figured there was $20,000 to $19,000 sitting out there on that cliff.
There's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Scott's probably chilling out, like thinking about that outcast coming in.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. He's kicking back with a few beers and how to get it.
Dreaming about a new
Will
body
you ask?
for his truck.
Yeah.
Hey.
Will you ask Scott?
Arsenal Recreation commented on my drift video. Is he? I don't know whether he's in the chat. He just replied again, but
Filthy
He
Coat,
said-
come on, Porch Chico. You know you want to.
So this is beside a 1/10 crawler.
That thing is huge.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. It's
oh,
But see
Yeah,
how,
the
how,
X-Mix is pretty big.
Wait, that was really compressed with her sitting on it then.
Oh yeah, it was really
It
compressed.
looked like a short course truck.
If you
It
noticed,
totally looked like a short
if you
course.
noticed the body sitting on the tires,
Yeah.
it's rubbing the tires there.
I was like, I haven't seen that truck before, but I have seen
I
that
like
truck.
the
You
silver.
have seen that truck before.
I like the silver.
I saw it on Big Squid, actually.
I think the red's better.
And it's
Pretty
got
cool
this
truck,
kind of
hold on.
frame. So this is the kind of frame that it's got.
Oh,
Nice.
That's not bad. I like the frame.
Like I say, it was actually really nice. I was very surprised when he took the body shell off and we got to looking at it. What really got me was how tiny the ESC was for all of that. I mean, just this itty bitty ESC, and I'm like, "Are you serious right now?"
That's
Oh, yeah.
kind of how I feel like with the every time I see the servos and the Armas, I'm like, man, that's tiny in this thing.
Well, he had 2 Savak servos on it and 2 motor-on axles. That I mean, like,
Yeah.
I was just wow.
g'day, Bucks.
I'm assuming that's all aluminum.
Yes, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it is.
I can see a red fan, but that looks nice.
It is way more fun to drive and half the price. So 1.5 scale Exceed's got one as well. That's Jesse saying.
Yeah, the Max Stone. Yeah, theirs is nice.
He's gonna know it was his car, so
Ah,
If
so
I go
that's
on
it.
technical specs, let's see what I got for technical specs.
So what's the Exceed? What's that worth compared to the Exceed then?
Come on,
Don't
Tank,
know.
show it.
I think the Exceed is like 330, 350, something like that.
Wow.
So wheelbase is 650 millimeter, and the Traxxas X Max is wheelbase 480.
Wow.
yeah, like I
Must-
said, compared to the X-Max, you know, because they're face to face in that one picture I showed. It's just huge. It's huge.
So let's see what the prices are here for these things.
Arnold
Apparently,
says he likes the Exceed
after-
more. He has both of them.
after
So
we,
what's the other one called? Exceed what?
it's just the Exceed 1.5 scale, I think he said.
No, the other one's called the Exceed Max Stone 1/5
Max
scale.
Stone. Yeah.
Yeah, Max Stone. Because there's also the Max Stone 1/8 scale, but you want the 1/5 scale. But yeah, I agree with what Buck's saying. It's not really scale looking at all. It's just more like a competition style crawler looking.
Ah,
Yeah.
so the Red Cat.
This is the 110.
How much did you say the Red
That's the 1/10. The 1/5 one is just basically that same exact one, looks the same, but 1/5 scale.
What's the Red Cat clawback worth there, you say?
Yeah, see, there's the 1/5 scale one right there.
Hello, I'm
Oh.
talking. Can you hear me?
Are you talking to me?
1.7.
I might talk to myself.
346 to 3.
Okay. The Red Cat clawback here, wait for it. 1,100.
Ouch.
Wow.
That's just insanity.
Yeah, but you could get on it and ride it around Australia, Jack.
Yeah, no worries. Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
It's
That's
insane.
US, you're looking at 599.
It's
599
insane.
for the Red Cat.
He has a dual purpose.
I mean, you don't even need that Mercedes anymore.
It's a bucket of shit, mate.
Yeah, that 1/5 scale from Exceed is pretty cheap, especially for the scale size. Man, that's nice.
So what's the Exceed is a Max Stone, is it?
Yeah, the Max Stone.
Exceed Max Stone. Oh,
Carnage
Max
says he prefers it over the other one for sure.
that's insanity. Over 1,000. It's 1,100 and something. It comes out to be 1,100 and something. I
The
don't have
Red
it.
Cat actually has extension at the front and back to actually permit you to put that big body on there. Compared to the Max Stone, you only have that rock crawler body that's on it.
Drive right up the couch.
Oh yeah, crawling with something that big would you could literally crawl over anything you want.
Anyone know? That's petrol. No, there's nothing on Exceed. I can't see anything.
No.
No, I can't find it. Maybe I should change the name.
Is that
It
true?
might be under a different name in Australia,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it true what Bucks RC World is saying there that Exceed uses all plastic gears?
I know
Wow.
they do for their like more budget vehicles, like their buggies and monster trucks and stuff. But I would think as far as like that big crawler goes, they would have metal gears. But I don't know. Carnage would be the one to confirm that because he says he owns it.
Well, for the on-road, no. I have one. My Razor buggy that's here is actually a short course truck, and there's a lot of metal on that. Even the bottom pan is aluminum. Pretty strong.
No, he's saying the gears, not like the metal parts, just the gears themselves.
Don't know on that one. It is a motor on axle, so maybe it does have plastic gear. I don't know. Have to look at the specs, but sometimes they don't mention a lot on the specs.
He says it at least on the 1/8 scale it has plastic gears, but he's not sure on the 1/5 scale.
Wow,
Just the
why
transmission
would you
gears.
have plastic gears on a 1/8 scale? That's stupid.
Yeah, that doesn't make much sense.
Interesting.
They say they have bearings everywhere in the specs, but don't talk about gears.
Carnage says he hasn't stripped anything, and that's the only crawler he's had a chance to take out to the Moab.
Yeah.
Moab.
That's insane.
Moab.
Sorry. I want to add.
I honestly never really know what to call it.
Lion's back.
Sometimes I just call it the Moab.
You can call it Moab.
Isn't it stand for something?
No, it's Moab. Utah.
Oh.
It's a big 4-wheel drive place in Utah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Well, it's a big area in Utah, I shouldn't say.
That looks like a stone bunny, and that car's about to push it over the edge.
That's crazy, man.
It does look good.
You like that one?
That's
Yeah,
like,
it looks like a stone bunny.
Nice.
You do
Yeah.
that.
I just lost all respect for BSRC. About to kill that little bunny.
yeah.
Damn bunny murderer.
Give Tank a thumbs up right now where the bunny gets it.
That is a great shot.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, there's RC Recreation. He's back.
RC Recreation, you're just back just in time for us to say good night and goodbye. But we are going to stay in the chat room and talk among each other. My English is getting very bad because I'm getting tired. So we'll do a round table. We'll do a round table and come back and say bye. 11 Charlie, you're the first one.
Hey guys, see you next week. Be safe.
Thursday.
I mean, wait, right? Oh my goodness, it's Monday. It's Monday, Frank. It's Monday.
It's only Monday. It's a special day today.
Yeah.
Hang on, is JP Slayer in here?
Send him a dog.
Is JP Slayer in here?
Yeah, hey, JP.
JP, why?
He hasn't said anything. He came in and just working.
He came in for the after party.
You gotta unmute yourself, JP.
Mute yourself, JP. I just noticed he's in here.
What's up, guys?
Hey, you go, bro.
He had trouble coming in last night on Steve.
Yeah, he's coming in for the after party. So let's go back with 75 Gang Dog so he can say bye.
Peace and love to everybody, man. Peace and love.
Good on you, brother.
BSRC. Now, guys, that's not nice.
Try again, Justin. Tony's on a mutant speed.
Oh, I don't even want to say goodbye to you guys.
Come on, Tony.
Everybody have a good night.
Thank you.
All right, Justin.
All right, who's gonna mute me?
LRC.
Later, everyone. Now that we're going off, I'm gonna unbox this without you guys.
Sounds great. We'll watch the video.
Ah, cool.
Green Frog RC.
See you guys.
Thank you. JP Slayer.
He's muted
I
again.
didn't do it. I didn't
Good
do
night.
it.
No.
Hey, fucking JP, you stop muting yourself. Unmute.
Gotta
JP
stop with this
Slayer.
freaking JP.
JP,
Good
that's
night,
it.
all. Good night. Good night.
Good on you, mate.
It's
Good night,
me
man.
and here, JP, because we're going to talk after the broadcast ends. RC, it's written RC, but I'm not sure who this guy is. He's got a blue kind of car. Anyway, can you say bye there and present who you are? Because I'm not sure who you are.
Oh, he's not gonna.
Might be muted.
Thank you.
Silent
Thanks for coming
treatment.
here. Tony,
Did you like that tank? Did you like? I
Tony, can you say bye to people?
myself.
Hey, we'll see y'all. Have a good night.
I should have muted you. Damn.
Too fast.
Man,
Tony's
So,
too fast.
having me, all that sort of stuff, and I'll do it to you one day, Tony. I'll come back to you, mate. Don't worry about that.
it's all good. I expected, Jack. Bring it.
Nah, it's all right, mate. No,
In
worries.
good fun, man.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
worries at all. Tony's in a funny mood.
Tony's waiting for you. Bring it on, he says.
Tony, I've never seen Tony like this. What do you want tonight, Tony?
You know what, guys? I'm done.
You popping some jelly beans or something, brother? What are you popping for, mate? Jelly beans? Hey?
Me? I'm editing videos and good.
He's excited about something. It's going to spill the beans, man.
I know what's wrong with my infraction. I'm happy. I've got less work to do.
Okay,
Yeah,
no worries. Is that all there is, mate? I'm sure there's nothing else.
Cool.
See you guys in the chat.
Yeah, see you guys in the chat. Thanks for coming in. And don't forget on your way out to give a thumbs up to the video and come back and see us Thursday. We might have something special for you. And if we don't, well, we're just going to laugh at each other anyway. So
Later, guys.
and we're going to have some fun. Thanks. Ciao. Talk later.
Bye.